Interesting. Whew. Don't like that. Okay. All right. Let's again. We're going to check Parker's live and we're going to see what's happening because it's getting to the point that I can't deal with these lives, bro. I can't deal with people who keep bullshitting.
Metrics, okay, were things that were improving under the previous administration.
I just tend to lean on the right more conservatively. And for the things that you guys have been doing in the last few days, with conversations that have been had, I don't know what you guys can't talk about, but even as somebody who voted differently than you and disagrees with you guys on a lot of policy things, really proud of you guys for what you've done. And because of the actions that you guys have put forward and the what would be the right word? Um, I apologize. I'm not a very good debater, and I don't go on lives very often. But
Don't worry.
the
I'll just keep you like on like what we do for the lives typically. Like, what's the reason why you voted for Donald Trump?
uh, at the time it was policy stuff on the things that I was watching. Or I'm sorry, policy is not the great thing because he, just like a great politician, they don't talk about policy often. But I liked the idea of fixing the immigration system if they actually were going to do that. The promises that were made, I'd like to see them kept. I think that in 2016 I voted for Andrew Yang. I was a Yang Gang guy, but I'd like to see the opportunities that are there. Um, I personally have seen an influx in opportunities since the tariffs were, I guess, would the right word be threatened, not necessarily um, im, im, I apologize, put into place. There was a lot of opportunities that came into where I live in upstate New York. Um, and that's just something that I've seen. Obviously, that's not the same for everybody, but for me personally, and at the end of the day, I have to vote for what's best for me. I've seen a lot of benefit from it. Uh, there'll be time to see whether it actually was based on the things that Trump has done, or
So
if
if you
it's
don't know
based on
that
other
yet, I
things.
don't think you could give any like sort of responsibility or like say that I'm going to give anything good to Donald Trump because he did this if you have no reason to believe that. Secondly, here'd be my question. You said about immigration. Could you name a single immigration policy like of Donald
I,
Trump's?
I'm not. I like I said. My intention was to come up here and just say thank you guys for the things that you guys have been doing over the last week. And as somebody who does tend to lean conservatively, I really appreciate your guys' lives because you're very well educated on the stuff, and I learn a lot. Even if I don't necessarily agree with everything that you guys say, it's nice to hear the opposition in a respectful and educated tone. I think that a lot of times we lose the ability to communicate with the other side because we're so busy being told that they're the worst people on earth, no matter which side it is. And I do want to give you guys the opportunity to actually to debate somebody who does know those things and would like to debate you guys. I just wanted to say, after everything that's been coming out for the last week, the way you guys handled it was very well done. I earned a lot of respect for you guys on that, and I look forward to continuing to watch how you guys do, even if I disagree with you. But like I said, I'm gonna let you guys go on and talk to somebody who does want to debate with you guys. But again, much respect, and I look forward to seeing how you guys are doing on the rest of your lives.
For sure. Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly,
Have a good one.
Well,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Yep.
oh, you're good. Don't worry.
I'll probably go ahead and hop off now.
You'll just hop off now. Okay. All right,
Wanna go
everyone on the
live real
YouTube. Actually, I'll just. You want to hop off now? I got you.
Well, I mean, you want to go live so I can hit you with.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. All right, everyone. Called. Called YouTube. Going over to TikTok right now onto the main account. Parker, get a job. Love y'all, everyone. Have a good night, y'all.
Before I send you guys on a raid, I'm gonna take a donut.
All right, let's get this. Get the debates going, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone on YouTube. It took me a while to get on. All right, let me start up the debate.
Okay, so let's see what's happening here.
the debates. Vicky, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. 5 Australian. Thank you so much. Gen Z Sam Cedars. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it. W's. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, I moved the background, like the wood thing, to this side, so it's actually more visible now. And I'm probably gonna put something behind me, right? Probably like a chair or something. Something. We'll see what I decided. Everyone joining in. Everyone on YouTube, to make sure to like the stream. If you're on TikTok, do tap that screen. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? 30,000 people at a Bernie AOC rally in Denver right now. I heard. Where's the handout? That's amazing. Amazing. I would love to have Bernie and AOC on the stream. Bernie and AOC talk to us on. Why won't Bernie and AOC talk to me? I would love that. I would love to talk to them. Why can't they? They should come on and debate people. Imagine a Parker and AOC or Parker and Bernie take on MAGA. Yo, Sid, thank you so much for the $100 YouTube super chat. Thank you so much, Sid. Can we get some W's for Sid in the comment section right now? Thank you so much for the $100 YouTube super chat. Thank you so much. W's for Sid in the comment section right now. Thank you so much, Sid. W's for Sid. Thank you so much. Good to see you as always. How you doing, Sid? How you doing? Daphne, thank you for the level up. Can we get some W's for Sid in the comment section right now? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, me, I'm 58.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Because of what I've heard.
What about it?
The things he's doing sounds good and everything.
Okay, like what? What did Donald Trump do that sounds great?
Well, he sent the illegals out of here, the harmful people.
Okay. Well, one, you shouldn't refer to people as illegals. 2, undocumented immigrants are multiple times as likely to commit violent crime, drug crime, and property crime in the United States. So for you to say that they're like hurting people is crazy, especially when you voted for a guy who's civilly liable to sexually abusing a woman that bragged about walking in the changing rooms of girls in Miss Teen USA because he quote unquote owns a place to inspect them without their consent.
I agree he's a pig.
That's a violent offense towards a woman, is that not?
Yes, it is, but the thing is, I mean, it was the lesser of the two evils, Parker.
So what did Kamala Harris do that was worse?
I'm afraid to say that.
Like what?
And the thing with this debate is, the first thing people always say is what they heard, and that's the first problem. They didn't hear anything, and it's all about the sources. So the first thing you notice in every one of these debates is, hey, sources. Where are they getting their sources from? Who is the news source? Who are they listening to? Who's the news source? Who are they listening to? Where do they get information from? That's the problem here. That's the problem. Because people aren't really, where do they get their news from?
Well, what Joe Biden did. The transgenders in the sports.
So one, you should refer to trans people as trans people, right?
Okay.
Secondly, it is the case that like you can't talk about that on TikTok Live. It doesn't allow me to, because they'll ban me. I would love to be able to dispute that. Now Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, I don't even think defined a policy about this. Like, I don't even think they talked about it. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm just seeing what's going on now. The price of eggs are going down. The price of gas
Price
is
of
going
eggs
down.
going down. Gas going down. Actually, eggs originally went up. Did you blame Trump for the eggs going up?
No, that was in Biden's office.
Wait, no, that was happening under Trump. The price of eggs went up under Trump at the beginning of his admin.
At the beginning, yes.
Yeah, so do you blame him for that?
No.
Why not? So then why do you blame him for the prices going down?
Because Biden left Trump with a little present,
How so?
leaving the eggs going up and stuff. Suddenly they're coming
How
down.
did Biden cause that?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Blaming him for that doesn't make sense. That's not accurate.
I don't know. price of eggs are going down now. I just bought a $4 or $5 pack of eggs. It was cheaper than it was.
Okay, well, prices are still higher for eggs right now, just than they were under Biden.
Gas is going down.
Okay. Do you think Trump caused this?
No, Trump just got in office.
Okay, so then why are you saying this?
Because Trump won.
Okay, so?
What do you think about Trump winning? Just a question. Just a question.
It's a bad thing for the country.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think about it? Do you think it's a bad thing for the country?
No, I
Julia,
think it's a
thank you
good
so much
thing.
for the galaxy. Thank you so much. What's up?
I think it's a good thing for the country
Why do you think it's a good thing for the country?
because things will get better. You'll see.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not the president.
Can you name a single Trump policy that was good?
Yeah, getting the transgender men out of women's
Again, I
sports.
just told you we can't talk about that
Okay. Okay.
because TikTok doesn't allow us to talk about that.
What are the chances, if you do the math, that he's probably never met someone who is trans before? What are the chances, if you do the math, that he's probably never interacted with people like that? This is just a thing that is just blown up because of what you watch. And all of a sudden, it's, oh no, the world's ending. It's one of those things. What's the percentage? Well, this is the first fact check. What's the percentage? So it's something like what? Nearly 1%. So 1% is 1,100 people. So so it's anywhere from between couple 200,000, 300,000 at most, and possibly as low as 150,000. And of course, this is the whole population. You're not talking about in the cities. You're talking about if you're in Texas, if you're in New York, if you're in Chicago. So that's not. I mean, that doesn't seem like a good reason.
It'll literally ban my account.
Yeah, that's the last time I'll bring that up. I'm sorry.
Okay, again, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden didn't even form a policy on that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Can you name a single policy like of Donald Trump?
I can't because I'm just seeing them come in there now. I'll waste it. Nope.
You can't name a single thing? Cynthia, thank you for the $20 YouTube super chat. Thank you so much. Nice to see you as well. Thank you so much, Cynthia. W's for
Nobody.
Cynthia.
Nobody. I'll probably have to look to find the policies, but
Okay, so if you don't know any policies, what makes you think that Donald Trump is better?
because the way the country was and the way it is now.
Yeah, but like you just said that wasn't necessarily caused by Trump.
What's happening now is caused by Trump.
Okay, how do you cause it?
The policies we can't talk about. And
No, I'm asking economically. How do you cause that?
economically, I gotta do my homework.
I doubt you'll do that.
I will.
Think so?
Yeah, I try.
Well, you get banned. You can't say it multiple times. I gotta literally just like kick people off if they just like mention it at all. Like it's actually ridiculous. Joseph, how old are you? Hello? Interesting. Cassidy, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. They said their eggs are still high. What planet does this guy live on? Joseph, how old are you?
Hello, I'm 19 years old.
What's your birthday?
Wait, 2005.
2005? What
Yes,
month?
it is. November 1st.
Okay. And you said 2005?
Yeah.
So, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
By the way, that's just a draw. The first guy, because it's not an outright lie. Like if someone lies, I'll note it, but it's just a fear, an unfounded fear of phobia. That's all it is. Okay, so
I respect Trump's stance on abortion in particular, and I also find it interesting. Wait, did that guy actually get banned for talking about that beforehand? Okay. Well, it's kind of hard to take anyone seriously like you if you're supporting little kids transitioning. I know we're not allowed to talk about that, but if that's actually something that you support, then that kind of makes me like.
Do you have an issue with like people like socially transitioning? Can't talk any further about that, but do you have an issue with that?
Socially, a 7-year-old, yes, of course I would. A 7-year-old cannot think for themselves.
Okay,
And for you,
so a 7-year-old can't go by a nickname.
I'm telling, if you think that a 7-year-old can truly make that decision,
New heights. Can a 7-year-old go by a nickname?
okay, you're changing like the
I'm
whole.
just asking. Can you please answer?
Yeah, sure, they can go by nickname.
So why can they make that determination?
Oh my gosh! So you're not gonna let them drive a car, get a tattoo, make any kind of permanent.
Wait, we're talking about like their name and their gender, okay?
Yeah, but
and
you,
like the clothes that they're wearing. Why are you gonna decide what they can and cannot wear? Why are you gonna decide what they can call themselves in terms of their name? Why are you going to be able to decide what their gender is?
Well, of course I'd actually do that. If I'm their parent and I see my little boy dressing in a girl's costume, I'm saying take that off. You're not a little girl. You're a boy.
Costume?
Yeah, and if
Alright,
they're playing,
$5, thank you so
if they're playing, you know what? Where this stems from?
Wait, are you wearing? Am I wearing a costume right now?
It mostly stems from the parents. When parents start supporting that at a young age, when they see their little kids with girl toys and they're supporting that ideology.
Okay, well, I just want to be real. I can't go any further in this because TikTok will ban me if I continue. But I just want to know, like, you wouldn't say I'm using a costume right now because I'm wearing these certain clothes.
Because
the
you're
fact
male.
that doesn't mean, wait, these clothes aren't male. How do you know that these clothes are male? I just want to let you know the jeans I'm wearing right now.
I think the one reason I'm wearing the beanie is because I'm trying to restore the honor of the beanie from Tim Pool. I feel like the crimes against beanie kind have gone on long enough.
Now, in the shirt I'm wearing, both came from women in my life.
Well,
Okay?
yeah,
This
you're an
shirt came from my
exception.
sister, and these pants came from my girlfriend. Okay, so unironically, you say that they're male clothes, but they literally came from the women in my life. Unironically.
Okay, but you can do whatever you want. You're an adult. I'm talking about little kids. If you think that little kids should be making
Wait. So are you? What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm talking about.
So are you
I'm
saying
talking
that
about
when
what
I was a 6-year-old, I shouldn't have been able to determine what clothes I wear?
No, I do not think so.
No.
No, if you're
I'm in first grade, and I can't determine whether or not I wear a Lightning McQueen shirt. Come on, I wanted to wear a Lightning McQueen shirt and a Tom and Jerry shirt. You better not stop.
Second edition, if you're trying to argue but you're bullshitting and you're trying to make a point that's not there, that sort of somehow counts as like being false. So if you're being untruthful,
Stop.
we're trying to seek truth. So I'm doing truth seeking.
Little Parker, 6-year-old Parker, from wearing that shirt, I promise you, you're gonna get what's the word I'm thinking of? You're gonna get cooked, buddy. You're gonna get cooked.
So when you have a little
Like
boy,
Little Parker wants to wear that shirt.
When you
I
have a
promise you, you
7-year-old
should not let him
okay,
not wear
you're
that
just
shirt. I promise you.
Speaking over me. So when you have a 7-year-old boy and that boy shows up in a Cinderella dress with makeup on, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, go for that, son. You look good. That's what you're gonna tell him.
Wait.
No, answer the question.
Listen, my sisters dressed me up in a dress when I was a kid. Was that wrong?
Well, clearly, we're the way you turned out. I think
Clearly, so it was morally wrong for my sisters to literally dress me up, right? And like the what is it? Like the we're not in Kansas anymore. You know, like that. What was it?
No, I don't know.
Like Dorothy. Is it Dorothy?
It was the Wizard of Oz.
I'm not sure.
It was like that type of outfit.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
like
I have
like
older
the Wizard
sisters,
of Oz. Like
I'm saying if your sisters started like if you started saying like I want to be called Sally now and they started calling you Sally and you started like acting like a girl, I don't think that your sisters or anyone in your family should be.
That's not a determination given to people. I'm just saying like was it wrong for me in that circumstance to have worn a dress?
Okay, now let me ask you.
Are you saying that it was immoral of me when I was younger, a like 5-year-old kid, to have worn a dress?
Now can I ask you a question?
I want you to answer my question.
I'm gonna say no. Now can I ask you a question?
You don't think it's morally wrong? Okay.
No, can I ask you a question? Okay, now if you started wearing that dress and you're like, okay, I kind of like this dress at 5 years old, and you started asking your siblings and your parents to call you Sally because you feel like a girl, should your sisters and your parents be supporting your crazy ideology at the age of
crazy ideology? If I have a nickname, right? I have no issue. By the way, you did get a harassment and bullying violation. Again, you literally can't. Again, I say it and they just keep doing it. I need to stop. I need to enforce that boundary a lot like faster. Again, it's not a crazy ideology for a kid to go by a certain name or a kid to wear certain clothes. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuji, thank you so much for $2. Emily, thank you so much for $5. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like people are way too specific about what clothes kids need to wear. Like, let the kids wear feminine clothes or masculine clothes if they want. Who gives a fuck? Why the fuck do you care? Like, fucking weirdos. What's up, how are you?
I did not mean to request. I'm so sorry.
You're good. Yeah, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. What's up, how are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
2006.
Okay,
February
you're
23rd.
19?
Yeah, February 23rd, 2006.
Okay. So why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Because of the economy and because the Latino vote and black vote went to Trump.
Why would you have known that before that you voted? Also, that's not true. I appreciate the
Yeah, that's true. And Kamala's a racist and Trump isn't.
Hey, that's just a rage baiting.
Nope.
That is total rage bait statement. Dude, what? DK, thank you so much for $2. Thank you so much. Total rage bait statement.
The person said that rage bait is probably fair because, yeah, it's rage bait.
Bree, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much, Bree. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, Holly?
Hey, can you hear me?
Holly?
28.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
Okay, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Okay, first off, I want to start off by saying why I have a problem with the majority of the things that you believe in, especially in politics. It's because we all love you, bro. You're awesome. Keep on doing your thing, homie. All right.
All right, everyone, do tap that screen. You should live on YouTube. Do like the stream, everyone. Next person up here. Reverse rage bait. What's up, Holly? Let's get the next person up here. Only sending guest requests if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. I think the hand right. Thank you so much. What's up, Holly?
19.
What state do you live in?
Minnesota.
What time is it?
You get.
So the next person, only sending guest requests if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Do tap that screen. Do share the live, everyone. Yeah, thank you so much for the hand right. Thank you, son.
Oh, like 38.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Why so? We should have a mustache.
Because I like my freedoms. I like.
So you voted. Okay, you voted for Donald Trump because you like your freedoms. Okay, what freedoms?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Bro was like walking on leaves on the ground, bro. Like when you rake the leaves as a kid. You're like running on the leaves and jumping on them. Make like the little piles of them and then you run into them.
Jeremy makes a pop culture reference.
Right there? Okay, he left. Rough, dude. The next person, only sending guest requests if you did vote for Donald Trump. We are just looking for some debates. What's up, Holly? Only sending guest requests if you did vote for Donald Trump. What's up, Holly? This next person up here, only sending guest requests if you did vote for Donald Trump. What's up, Holly?
30.
Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yep.
Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Because I like him. He's cool. He's my idol.
Why is your idol and why is he cool?
What do you mean? Why? He's better than Camel Toe.
You'll refer to her by her name or I'll kick you
I
from
will not. Sorry.
Okay, well then you'll be off live. Just like that. You're in the comment section. Fucking weirdo. You have to
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Their name is.
I forgot this bunch was there. That's the thing. If you don't have points, any sort of argument, just shit like that.
Jameson 66. Jameson 66. Everyone. Hey, what's up, how are you?
Sure. I'm doing good. How are you?
Jameson 66. He's so wrong. He's so wrong.
Doing.
Okay. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, absolutely.
Why'd you do that?
Well, for one, I don't like kids being taught about 77 genders and being taught how to be trans and having
Okay,
their.
so I just want to let you know, Joseph, we can't talk about that on the live because it's TikTok rules and it doesn't allow for me to. I wish I could respond to that. One, I just want to let you know, people are not being taught that as kids. That's just not happening in our school systems.
Well,
Also,
it
I
is.
don't think you can be taught to be that. Right? I don't think it's a choice. I don't think it's people just.
Well, you
learn
hear
that.
these
I think people are that
1.5-year-olds.
way. What's up?
But you hear 1.5-year-olds and a mom saying that her 1.5-year-old should be the opposite gender.
A 1.5-year-old doesn't have a concept of gender.
Exactly.
think that's
Neither does a 10-year-old.
There's no biological basis of a 1.5-year-old having a concept of gender.
So when my kids were little, they would come up and say, "Dad, I wish I was a dog because I could run."
Joseph, I just have to. Sorry, I do have to be very more clear with the boundaries. We can't talk about this on stream. Okay. I wish I could because this is a stupid fucking position. To be totally frank with you, Joseph. But I can't talk about this.
Okay. Oh well, another reason I voted for him was because I was tired of paying for illegals.
Okay. Push the butterfly.
That's ridiculous.
So, okay, why do you call people illegals?
Because they came across the border illegally.
Okay, so you're in the country legally. Should I call you illegal?
I'm not in the country illegally. How am I in the country?
You are in the country legally.
If you're in the country legally, you're not illegal. But if you break into the country by
Hey, take away the I. Take away the I. Legal. Just legal. You're just illegal.
Well, if you're legal, then you're legal.
Yeah. So do you just call typical people at the grocery store illegals?
I didn't say. What are you talking about? You're gaslighting. That's
I'm not
not.
gaslighting. How did I just gaslight you?
Because you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's 20 million people here who have no social security numbers, who came over the border illegally.
Okay, I understand. I'm saying if you call people who are in the country undocumented illegals, right? Then why don't you call people who are legal citizens legals? Legals. Legals. No I. Legals.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you would call me and you legals?
Well, absolutely.
No, you don't. You call us people. Okay. You have never
Okay,
once
this is
referred to
gaslighting
another
100%
citizen as a
about
legal.
this.
Ordered. How am I gaslighting?
You're gaslighting 100%.
How am I gaslighting?
You're literally trying to change his perception of what he's actually trying to say. That's gaslighting, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not trying to be a dick or troll you. I'm serious. That's literally gaslighting. I see Dean do it all the time on his live.
Order. Do you think debating someone, trying to change someone's perspective, is gaslighting?
No, I'm telling you.
You just argued me trying to change his perception or his perspective is literally gaslighting. That's called a debate board.
You're trying to.
Debating is not gaslighting.
Well, you know, Parker, I'll say this. I misspoke. You're trying
That's
to.
fine. Briar, thank you so much for
twist what
$20.
he's trying to
Thank you so much, Briar. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, make sure to look at which DM's in Briar.
I guess my point is I have free speech, and if I want to call somebody illegal, I can call them illegal.
I understand you have free speech, but I also have the free speech to kick you off my live. I have the free speech to say that you're dehumanizing
Okay,
people.
yeah, that's exactly what I expected.
And the only reason you have a voice right now.
I'm not going to smoke you as far as debating goes.
The only reason you have a voice in front of over 6,000 people is because I'm giving you a voice in front of 6,000 people. So again, when you talk about the free speech that you have, the federal government is not giving you a right to speak on my live. I can kick you off at any point in time. That's my freedom of speech. It's my right to do so as an American. If you want to go on your own platform and say whatever you want, that's all you. As long as you live amongst the TikTok guidelines, right? In terms of you getting banned. In terms of that's not free speech. Free speech is a legal concept. Not a concept in this, right? So again, you just saying that you can believe whatever you want doesn't mean you're justified in believing whatever you want. Is this like an argument for Nazis? Because Nazis have freedom of speech that they're justified in believing Nazi ideology? No, that would be insane, right? That would be insane. Again, you just try to change your fucking perspective. That's debate. That is not gaslighting. Briar, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, so.
And Kate, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So
Shelby, thank you for the $3. Lindsay, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you, Sid. Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. They're crazy. Rebecca, thank you so much for the $5. And back, thank you for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Rebecca with the $20. Thank you so much. Put some W's for both of them in the comment section right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
So letting a bunch of undocumented workers, how's that? Is that better?
I think that they should be given a pathway to citizenship.
Okay, but then they need to go to the back of the line and get behind all the other ones that are doing it illegally.
Okay, so again, I understand that you want people to go through a legal process. What I would argue to you is that the current legal process, it takes too long to get into the country. So the current legal process takes too long to get into the country.
Okay, so first things first. Calling someone legal or illegal, I don't think it has any value in the conversation. It's only a matter to label. Is it a disrespectful label? Yeah, maybe it's socially nailed in your brain, but I feel like it's a thing where if you skip over that, you have the conversation with the person. I don't think there's any real things to say. Not to mention that immigration is generally supported by both. So when you criticize the policies of a Biden or policies of a Trump or Bush, sometimes and a lot of times these immigrations and these people are carried over. The current borders, as current borders are, Tom Holland, like it's an interesting thing, right? So there's Tom Holland. There's Tom Holland. Mr. Booker himself, absolutely diabolical. I don't like his diabolical now, but he enjoys his job, right? Take a look at this, all right? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Homeboy, yeah, so he worked for Donald Trump in 2017, 2018. But take a look when he got his job. He was the executive associate director of enforcement with operations at U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Who was his president? Barack Obama. This guy has been doing this job since at least 2013 at the very least, and possibly longer than that. So when you say, like by 2014, so he was appointed by President Barack Obama as Immigration Customs Enforcement operations by 2014 under the instruction of the U.S. separate journalistic techniques would be an effective means of discouraging illegal border crossing journalism, intellectual father of the policy, which he outlined years before it was adopted by the Trump administration. In 2015, President Barack Obama is a distinguished executive. Dog. So, man, this is one of those things where, and I saw this in Parker's comment section. You gotta decide decide what you're actually standing for. And by that I mean, are you going to be progressive? Are you going to be a liberal? Are you going to be like what kind of leftist? Are you social? Like you gotta have like something because as it stands, right? The people like Obama, who I'm not attacking Obama, but I am telling you that these are the kind of people that Obama was working with. So, special commission, he demoted him and he announced. So he was announced head of ICE. Head of ICE. Okay. See, and then was on Fox News. Oh, 2019, 654,000. Okay, he has a sub story here about what happened to him. I can't take it seriously. I'm sorry, because like really can't take him seriously. But Border Focus Project, National Conservatism Conference. Okay, so the one policy of Homeland, I would say, should be easily condemnable is the idea that drug cartels should be designated as terrorist organizations. That's a terrible idea for the simple reason that it gives concerns about Mexico's sovereignty and the idea of the U.S. deciding, oh, these are terrorists. Let's go and do something about it. That's the problem. I don't think that's a good idea. No, I'm sugarcoating. That would be terrible for Mexico. Notice and buts. If ands or buts. Or Venezuela or like any of these places, that would be a terrible idea. And they should definitely like the president of Mexico, Mrs. Fannenbaum, she did something. Miss Feinbaum, she did something very good where she signed an order into law where you cannot come into Mexico to quote unquote fight terror. It's not how that works. So it's interesting. Basically, he's expanded the immigration policing. Of course, I'm not defending this at all. I'm just trying to find the truth. And also, you can't go to someone's work and pick them up. I feel like that doesn't help anybody. If you're raiding schools and churches, it's gotta be limit, bro. Please.
And why is your argument that people should respect that law insofar as that they should not try to come prior to that, if you agree that it takes too long to get into the country?
Well, I don't agree it takes too long.
So you think it's justified for in some circumstances it takes 5 to 10 years for people to legally get in the country?
How about this?
Yeah, it does take too long, apparently, because let's see. So the requirements to become a citizen in Okay. So to become a citizen, you must be a lawful permanent resident of 5 years. Okay. Naturalization should be lawful demonstrate continuous residence for at least 5 years. Should be physically present. If you also say how you should show that you're a person of moral character. What does that mean? Show that you're first of all. What does that mean? Show that you're a person of good moral character. What does that mean? So like what you get a letter from your pastor. What does that mean? What does that? Yeah, that's designed to screw somebody over. How do you even prove such a thing? Like, I mean, isn't being a lawful abiding citizen like the only recourse? Of course, being able to read, speak, write, and speak basic English, of course. Have knowledge of the science of history, and principles of forms of government. Take an oath of allegiance. Okay, okay. Okay. So let's see, citizenship resources center. This is the U.S. Citizenship Immigration Services. Oh, oh, brother, brother. Okay. Let's see, permanent residency status. How to become a permanent resident. How to become a permanent resident. Let's see. So that's a green card holder. So you can so let's say family employment. So family. So yeah, makes sense. Special immigrant religious worker. That's interesting, actually. Employment, immigration, immigrant investor. $1 million. So $1 million. Millionaire. Okay, that's actually not. Immigrant worker. Huh. Let's see, refugee. We're admitted as a refugee at least. Here we go. Let's see. Green card eligibility. Refusal. Okay, so no COVID. Fair enough. At least a year. Okay. Huh. Proof of your admission as refugee. Oh, well, that's the first problem. Proof of your admission. That's not going to end well. Evidence of when your physical presence copy. This is it's basically a self-report. Assuming you're in the country, in their country, illegally, that's a problem.
Sir, how about we have people come over here that can take care of themselves and that I don't have to take care of? How would that be?
Say that one time?
Okay, so they're not on food stamps. Like, honestly, okay, so this is the immigration spending power. California, Texas, pretty large. There's like nobody in North Dakota. Huh. Wyoming. Okay, okay. Florida. This was a blue. This was a red state. This was a red state. Blue, blue. New Jersey, blue. Oh, interesting. How many immigrants work in the U.S.? Total 31, 67%. So that was a fucking lie, all right? They're not a net drain because the vast majority come to work, the vast majority are contributing to the system, the vast majority are paying their taxes, all right? So it's not accurate. You can make a case for for laws, all right? Of course, that goes into violation of law, but no, that's not true.
But we have people come here that have a way to take care of themselves so that we don't have to put them on our, what do you call that, food stamps and all that other stuff.
Social services.
Right, right.
I didn't even hear the food stamps. They're not on the food stamps. They can't get food. Because they can walk. They're not on food stamps, all right? Because they can't get on food stamps because they don't have all these documents. So they're not on food stamps.
Right, right. Is there anything wrong with that?
Did you know that undocumented immigrants and documented immigrants have a higher labor force participation rate than natural-born U.S. citizens, meaning they work to a higher degree than natural-born U.S. citizens? So this idea
Yeah,
they're taking social services at disproportionate rates is absolutely not true. An American citizen that is U.S. born takes disproportionately more resources from the federal government than any undocumented immigrant.
Yeah, well, that's just fine, but they shouldn't have any federal assistance. And in Illinois, we give them health care. And we were fine, and now we're $1.7 billion in debt over the healthcare problem because we are a sanctuary.
Let's see. Okay, so Fox News, business management. Rosenthal, billions in federal funding at stake. News Nation. Trump's will be sued Chicago. Huh. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to Fox News article, please. I'm not doing that. That doesn't seem like a let's see. Okay, you know what? Because I haven't confirmed that, I'm gonna give it to him, surprisingly. I want to check this, but I have to check this properly. So I'm going to leave this. Let me just leave this as a maybe. So right now it's like 1, 0, 1. All right.
State. And so now our governor wants to raise our taxes to take care of all the undocumented people. We didn't have this problem.
What federal policy helps undocumented immigrants?
It's not federal. This is our state doing it.
Okay, state policy. Okay, so undocumented immigrants specific. Are you saying asylum seekers?
No, these are specifically undocumented.
Okay. So what state?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Okay,
so in Illinois, right, you think money is going to undocumented immigrants, right, who are not going through the asylum process?
Our governor has admitted it. He's a progressive.
Okay, that they're not going to people who are in the country who... Well, actually, my question. If someone's in the country undocumented, not committed a violent crime, why should they be deported?
Because they didn't come here the legal way.
Okay, so if someone commits a crime, they should not be allowed in the country. Wait, so if someone commits a crime, they shouldn't be allowed in the country, right?
Someone comes here and commits a crime?
If someone committed a crime, they should not be allowed in the country, right?
Depends on the crime. Did they get a speeding ticket? I mean, that's not the end of the world. But did they murder somebody? No, they shouldn't be here.
Okay. So, like, for example, if they just tried to come to the country for a better life, and it took too long to get in the country through legal processes.
Yeah, but you have to do it by a legal process. Or
well, they wanted to, if they want to, but it takes too long to go through the legal process.
Or then you get people trying to take over whole apartment buildings when you just let them come in here and do whatever they want.
Joseph, I'm just gonna let you know that this was just like not true. There's not Venezuelan gangs did not take over apartment buildings there. Not true. That was in Aurora. That was just they came out and said that that's just not true.
Then how come they said it was true? And this wasn't on.
They didn't. They literally said it's not true.
Who said that?
The police.
And what leaning is he?
Pretty sure it was her.
And what leaning is she?
I have to go back and check. It's been looked at it.
Right.
Look up. Did a Venezuelan gang take over apartment buildings in Aurora, Colorado?
Okay. So I guess my question would be to you: if 2 Venezuelan gang members raped and killed a 12-year-old girl,
so are you saying rapists should not be allowed in the country legally?
No, they shouldn't.
Why should they be allowed to be president of the United States? Why do you put harsher and stricter standards on who's allowed to become an immigrant in the country compared to who's allowed to be president?
Who said? Where's your proof that whoever you're saying is a rapist is a rapist?
Donald Trump. He was held civilly liable for forcibly entering Eugene Carroll's vagina against her will.
That's not true. That's already been proven.
He was held civilly liable unanimously by a jury of 9 people.
That is false. Why isn't he in jail then?
Because of the statute of limitations for criminal cases in New York.
So you don't think that she made that up to get a bunch of money?
Nope, I do not think she made it up.
I do. I see these women do that all the time.
Joseph, what makes you think she made it up? And can you name one woman that's done that?
Yeah, there's several that's done that, including in my own area.
Can you name one in history?
Yeah, hold on a second. One was Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels? Really? What did Stormy Daniels say?
Yeah, so this is an appeal. This is an appeal to something that's happened before. This is not a fact. This is just like a thing that happened. This is an anecdote. That's not a real thing in terms of debating, in terms of bringing up a point. What he's doing, he's just storming down. Like he said, oh, this happened all the time in my area. That doesn't add anything to the conversation. 1, 2, yes. DJT has been found liable of assault and he's convicted. That's a fact. That's a real thing. There are court documents. He was judged very early. So now Parker's 2 and 1. 2 and 1 now. Because this person just straight up lied. So this is a liar. So we now have 2 liars. All right, it's the same person. So yeah, so he was found liable and he was indicted, quite simply. So he was found guilty, trial again. So the trial again. Yeah, they had to make the trial anonymous. And looking back now, that was a perfect decision because this is a very petty administration. That would have been a terrible idea if they didn't make it anonymous. opening statements should testify, cross-examine, consequently do testimony. Judgment take trial, January 18th. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. The verdicts, 3 million emotional, reputation, 65 and punitive. Yeah, so this was a very good idea. Huh. So that's interesting. Apparently, it's illegal to say that he did the R word. Huh. That's kind of scary. Yeah, he's trying to get out of pain by any means. Hey, that's a little funny. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Okay, so his attorney said it should be thrown out.
That Donald forced himself on her.
No, she didn't.
I hope someone can kind of recognize how crazy it is that someone who was held liable for something of that nature ran and won an election. Horrific and interesting ways. That's crazy. $83 million is not a maybe kind of lawsuit ending. Like that is a verdict. That's a substantial verdict as well. Come on, man.
He actually did not. That was not Stormy Daniels. No, Stormy Daniels had consensual intercourse with Donald Trump, right, when he cheated on his wife with her while his wife was pregnant.
Yeah. I get that.
Okay.
I didn't say that Donald Trump was perfect. I just said that he's a better choice than Joe Biden was, or Kamala Harris. Barack Obama.
So wait, again, you couldn't name a single woman that has at all ever given a false accusal.
Yeah, there's been several in the news. I can't remember names specifically off the top of my head.
Okay.
There's been several.
I just want to let you know. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. If someone is unanimously determined, if someone has unanimously been determined, listen, Joseph, I want you to listen. If someone has been unanimously determined by an entire jury that they forcibly penetrated a woman's vagina against her will, most times out of 10, would you say that person's guilty?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, so then that's what's true with this circumstance. 9 people, unanimous decision from a jury, indicated that Trump forcibly penetrated each girl's vagina against her will. Most times out of 10, you would agree that person who is held civilly liable in that circumstance, unanimously by a jury of 9 people, is guilty. So then why do you say that he's not guilty in this circumstance? Because it sounds like most circumstances you would say that he would be guilty.
A lot of the time, it would depend on who's in the jury.
So then what about the jury was
I
not
mean,
legitimate?
if a bunch of progressives were in the jury, of course they would find him guilty for anything.
Did you know that it is the case that Donald Trump's lawyers helped pick the jury?
Yeah, I know that.
Do you know how the jury selection process works? So if that's true, then why didn't Donald Trump's lawyers take that into account when they were selecting people to be on the jury?
I don't know.
Did he not pick the best lawyer? Did he not pay for the best possible? Is he not a billionaire? Are you saying that he's in so much debt that he couldn't have bought better lawyers?
Actually, from what I understand, all that stuff that with that specific case has been proven wrong.
Like what?
So something.
Like what?
I don't remember it all.
Joseph,
I
tell
don't.
me, what was the victim's name?
I don't remember her name.
So then how the hell would you know?
Because I've heard about it.
Yeah, you've heard about it. I think that I know a hell of a lot more about it than you do. And E. Jean Carroll, the person that was sexually assaulted by Donald J. Trump, who I literally already named off on the live while you were here,
Okay.
and you didn't remember? Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
person that got assaulted by Donald Trump, and that you're sitting here
Let's
saying
see.
that she's wrong. You don't even know who she is. So what
Well,
the hell?
that's
You are.
what-
It sounds like you're in a cult, Joseph. Like,
John
it sounds like
Hannity
you're,
got
it sounds like you're in a
a
cult when you do that, because
tell you.
you're doing that without any reason. You're doing that without any evidence. It sounds like you're in a cult when you do that. First God, taking so much
Sean
time.
Hannity had a special about it, is what I'm trying to tell you.
If you listen to Sean Hannity, that right in of itself is evidence that you need to do more of a fucking research on everything, right? Sean
He's got
Hannity
more
is a
research
joke.
than-
Sean Hannity is a laughingstock. Turn off Fox News.
I listen to Tucker Carlson too.
Oh God.
Alex Jones.
Oh no, dude. Joseph, I'm sorry. You have the worst media landscape like ever, dude. You
Well,
listen
how
to
come
conspiracy
Joe-
theorists, crazy shit.
Joe Rogan.
Okay, yeah, it's all of like this is all just brain rot.
Then how come they got more viewers than all your people combined?
Yeah, so Parker's won this one. This is 3-1 to Parker because views determining truth is such a horrible, horrible way to decide things.
All of them. Joe Rogan has more than anybody in the
Joseph, I
world.
just want to know. More viewers does not mean that they're correct. I just want to let you know that, okay?
Actually, it does.
I wish that we were able to get to that degree in terms of viewership across the entire spectrum. Now, in terms of like media viewership, there are plenty of left-wing media viewership that exists, right? But obviously, I would agree across the entire media landscape, there's not as diverse political left-leaning content.
No,
That's
there's
why I
not.
do what I do. I think it's important to do this.
No, I agree with you. But there's lots of reasons that I voted for Trump. One is I agree with tariffs because
What the hell? All right, go ahead.
I agree with tariffs because in 1913 we were at our richest time in our country, and we had
People are
tariffs on
saying, wait, I
everybody.
don't know if this is true, but people are saying Midas Touch gets more viewers. I appreciate that mustache. I know that Midas Touch is huge. I'm just not quite sure if Midas Touch gets more viewers than all of them. I know Midas Touch posts more because they post like crazy. It's true. That's wild. Good shit on Midas Touch for that.
So
They
but
took
tariffs are a
everyone's
good
spot.
thing.
Hey, that is based. Not gonna lie. Over Joe Rogan's. That's based. That's based. That's better.
Who's Midas Touch?
Left, kind of like left-wing media,
Oh, okay.
like liberal media.
Cool.
Not, like leftists might get mad if you say left-wing. Liberal media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't care what.
You don't care?
I'm a libertarian.
So are you saying that
I'm
Midas?
just saying-
Are you saying that Midas is true and telling the truth because
don't know.
they have the most viewership?
I don't know anything about Midas. I've never heard of them.
No, but you just said that because they had higher viewership, that means that they're right.
Well,
so I'm just showing
wait
you
a
that the
minute.
higher viewership actually is on Midas' side.
is a whole network. Is that what that is? It's a whole network.
Yeah.
Rogan is not a whole network. He's one person.
Rogan's a whole
So you
network.
need one person at Midas that has more viewers than Rogan. That would be a better.
Oh, it's just a podcast. It's just a podcast.
Okay. Well, is there several different people on there, or is it one person that's?
You know
just
that Joe Rogan has a team, right?
Yeah, but Midas is obviously not a person's name. It's all Joe Rogan shows Joe Rogan. So name the people on name the one person on.
So you know what, Joseph? How about we just make my show bigger than Joe Rogan's? How about we do that? Can we just do that? Then it'll be one
Let's do it.
person. Let's just do it.
Let's do it.
The Parker Get a Job show. Okay, can we just do that? Okay. How about you do that?
I'd be more than happy if you got that big. That'd be capitalism at work, buddy.
Okay. Well, Joseph, if you wanted capitalism, right, then you wouldn't be advocating for tariffs. Appreciate Kristen. Thanks for the money on.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Tariffs are the best.
Yep.
We'll find out.
Very pro capitalism take.
It is. You know,
Maybe
actually, I'd be okay if everybody else got rid of their tariffs on us, and then we could have free trade. But everyone else charges us tariffs right now.
Then why do you want tariffs on Canada?
Because Canada's charging us tariffs.
What happened with the USMCA?
If they want to do free trade, then we'll do free
Joseph,
trade.
what happened with the USMCA?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
The USMCA literally made it so that they reduced tariffs. Okay, we had more free trade. It was literally a trade deal that Donald Trump helped set up, that he bragged was so amazing. Now he's going back on that trade deal by wanting to put tariffs on Canada.
Canada's charging us 270% for milk.
Joseph, I have a question. Do you
for lumber?
do you think people should have to get a driver's license?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay. So do you believe the government should be involved in that?
Yeah, they got to be.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You can't have people driving around drunk. I mean, that kills other people.
Okay. Do you think people should have to get vaccines?
No.
But them not getting vaccinated means more people will die.
Well, then that depends on the vaccine. Like the stupid COVID vax. Turns out it was a death shot.
What?
My buddy, 38 years old, died of a heart attack the night he got it. And then another buddy of mine got blood clots and almost died.
Which COVID vaccine? Which COVID vaccine?
The one got Moderna. And the other one got
did you check with the doctor? Did the doctor say it was because of the vaccine?
Yeah.
The doctor said that?
Yeah.
Really?
The doctor said that for the guy who had the blood clots from the Moderna shot. The other guy who was 38 was in perfect health, and I told him, don't go get that shot.
Joseph, so the doctor told you specifically?
The doctor told his parents.
Okay. Okay, so did you look at the autopsy?
No, why would I look at his autopsy for?
To check the cause of death?
It was a heart attack.
Yeah.
Why would they lie to me?
Yeah, but like you have to know what the heart attack was caused by, right? You're saying the heart attack was caused by the vaccination. That's what you have to clarify by looking at the autopsy.
I didn't ask for the autopsy. I just trusted his parents.
Okay. So the parents just told you. Maybe the parents were just saying that.
Maybe, but how about the guy with the Moderna shot that got blood clots? The doctor admitted that was over the Moderna shot.
So again, there being the existence of literal side effects from vaccines are real, right? Now, the extent that you're referencing in terms of side effects, again, is not actually accurate. Okay, that's the issue that I'm having here. Is you're saying that he just died and you don't know the cause of death, you don't know how to associate with that, you didn't have any information from the doctor. If you actually take the doctor's claims, well then you'd probably have better evidence, right? Probably a better reason to believe what you believe.
So why would Biden or AutoPen try to pardon Fauci for his crimes against humanity, or you think he was a good dude?
What crimes against humanity?
By telling everybody to wear a mask and stay in the house and all that dumb stuff. The mask, when we all find out the mask don't work.
Joseph, how was...
I never wore a mask because I'm not a scrub.
Oh God, Joseph, how does telling you to wear a mask do that?
Okay, this is the part where he pulls out there's your source. And that's kind of funny, but Fauci, man. Oh, God.
What are you talking about? Telling you to take a shot that kills you?
No, how is telling you to wear a mask a crime against humanity?
Well, because look at all the people who ended up depressed, having to sit at home and wearing a...
That wasn't from wearing a mask, okay? So please tell me, when Fauci told you to wear a mask, what about that in particular was a crime against humanity?
It wasn't just that. It was him closing down all the businesses and everything else.
I don't think Fauci himself closed down all the businesses. Also, did Donald Trump support the initial lockdowns? Alejandro, thank you so much for $5. Thank you. Why did Donald Trump get the shot? Why did Donald Trump get the shot? Why did Donald Trump get the shot?
He didn't get the shot.
Donald
I bet
Trump
he got Satan.
You think Donald Trump
I bet you he got Satan.
Wait, you think Donald Trump did
Just
not get the
because
shot?
he says he did does not mean he did.
So you think Donald Trump did not get the shot?
I know Pfizer's own CEO didn't get the shot.
That's just honestly not true. I'm just letting you know. But you just said that like Donald Trump has not gotten the shot. You said that he got saline.
That'd be my guess. He's not dumb enough.
Okay, so basically, this was now. If you were around in COVID, which everybody was, there was actually some people who were basically rushing to get the vaccine. There was basically YouTube hates any COVID discussion. So let's just call it the vid. When you had the vid, some people actually waited, and some people didn't want to cut the line because there was some waiting list for people. So basically, the Pfizer chairman, he didn't say he would never get the vaccine. He said, "What? I want to cut the line." So this person is not telling the truth. This is also from 2020. This is from 2020. So he says it's in 2020. All right. And this was confirmed that he got it in 2022. fact check is false. These are links. So yeah, I'm giving notes a pattern, and this is the thing that really frustrates me. Every goddamn time, a simple Google search, one Google search, is all you need to combat misinformation. That's why I call them liars, because if you're not willing to do one, it's one search. And don't give me that shit about, oh, I don't trust Google. You don't trust, really, you don't trust Google when you trust three specific people, Joe Rogan, Tucker Carlson, and Alex Jones, really, really, versus, whole organizations, really. These are not, this is not a real person. I'm sorry. What do you mean you don't trust news sites, but you trust some guy smoking weed in his room? That's what you trust. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. That's not a sensible way to live. So that's
What is saline?
It's just like water.
Just
More or
water?
less. More or less, yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal.
What else with water?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Same saline solution.
You said what?
It's a saline solution.
Yeah, but what is that made of?
I don't know.
Jameson, take the $5. Thank you so much. Okay, all right, Joseph. Why are COVID vaccines harmful?
Have you seen?
a saline solution is literally just salt in water. I'm gonna fact check that, because these lives, sometimes I don't like watching these things because it's like theater. It's political theater, because it's a mixture of salt and, okay, here's Wikipedia. If you know what dramatics, a mixture of salt and water. It's just salty water. That's quite literally, it's salt water, seawater. Like, that's all it is. How do you make this solution? Okay, perfect. So basically, saline solutions try to mirror the human blood and tear salt concentration. Okay, yeah, and if you do any high school, you get introduced to saline solutions because it's used in everything, and it's used in many lab projects. So this is not a new information. This is just basic. And again, I have to stress this. This is basic information. This person has said all kinds of things today. None of this is fact checked. It's not checked. It just goes, oh, they told me this on Joe Rogan. It must be true. That's all they did. That's all they did. No checking, no confirmation, no this, no that. Just, and it gets
The side effects that
tiring.
Pfizer listed?
Actually, wait, can I ask you a question? Do you think, like, this might be a little complicated. Do you think dihydrogen monoxide is harmful? Do you think that should be allowed into our, like, water system?
Probably not.
Probably not. Well, I'll actually give him a little bit of credit. He didn't say no. He said probably not. But this is the thing. All you have to do was say, I don't know what that is. There's this weird thing that happens where you hear something, you don't know what it is. Just say, hey, what are you talking about? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've not heard of that before. That's okay. Nobody says dihydrogen monoxide. Nobody says dihydrogen monoxide in real life. So if you say you don't know, that's fine. It's okay. You can say that. You don't have to make shit up. You don't have to say, oh, probably not. Like, I'm, I can't feel right on Parker because it's simple. If you don't know, you don't know. Say what you don't know. All right. Say, okay, I got it. Or do what some people do. They Google shit. I know some people say, okay, I'm just listening in my room. And finally, this thing people do, where they just come on and say, "Oh, I don't, I'm not a debater, so I don't really know." It's like that's cool, but that has nothing to do with the situation or not. Like that has nothing to do with whether or not you know what you're talking about. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about. Cool. Why are you coming on live? Why are you saying, okay, I'm going to debate. I'm going to debate. You don't know what you're talking about. You haven't done any. It's not even research. Like people keep saying, do your research. Go search. Do a search. Check a few sources. And even if like just check a few sources. Do you know like if you're checking Fox News, do you know how many times Fox News has been sued for libel and wrongful reporting? These are man, these lies they kind of get on my nerves a little bit because you're kidding. Like this is just poorly informed stuff. Anyway, this is gonna conclude it for me because I'm kind of tired. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload some of these claims. This is what 30 minutes. I'm gonna upload the claims somewhere. Check through them. At least have a running record, and also have a tally. Running record, a tally of the most common and the most common statements of fact, which are often false. See what happens, because it gets and also this is also why I understand why Parker and Dean they fly off the deep end, because if you have to hear people BSing you every day for 4 hours straight, you would lose your mind. Anyway, that's it. I am finito. I am fini. I'm done. Ciao, adios. I'm done. Good. I will see you whenever. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not live streaming all